Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the Moondrop Aria 2. So, bit of a update. And yeah, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Shenzhen Audio Store for sending me this to try. So thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video and all thoughts and opinions are my own. And yeah, let's see what this updated version did, because I did like the first one, the 2021 one, and yeah, let's just get into it. So it's got the usual kind of Moondrop artwork, as you can see. So she's wearing it while she's playing the violin, as you do. Moondrop Aria 2, nothing on the sides really, on the back. So a graph, obviously we'll see what it's like. Specs, yeah, so 122 decibel sensitivity, 33 ohm impedance. It looks relatively normal. Brass nozzle, you should be able to screw that off for if you have any issues with like condensation. The Tube 2 does the same. Zinc alloy cavity and a 3.5 single-ended cable. So let's have a look. So I did kind of like the original Aria, the 2021. So QC pouch. Yeah, let's have a look at this first. This is quite nice, leather. Probably just the cable. Yeah. So now, okay, so this is different. So you can swap between 4.4 and 3.5. Cable looks decent, but obviously I'll have a good look in the review. Pop those in there. So look at the units themselves. Very straightforward. Reminds me of the Starfield 2s. Very plain. Build seems nice. Recessed 2-pin. Yeah, nothing, no words or nothing. Quite plain, which is not really a bad thing. So we should have some tips and maybe some paperwork. Who knows? Oh, here we go. Slide it out. So some tips. Looks like they're normal ones. Obviously I'll have a look in a bit. And yeah, some paperwork. So that's pretty much it. It's got the enough accessories. These are around $90 from memory. So yeah, see you in the future. So welcome to my review section of the Moondrop Aria 2. The tips that was included in the bag with the normal kind of these kind of tips, nothing special. So if you need better tips, that's what the ones it comes with. And this comes with the cable. Obviously you can change the end. Obviously you saw that in the unboxing section, but yeah, 3.5. I think this is a much better cable than the ones in the OG version, or well, the 2021 version. Chin slider there, if that matters to you. And this is what it looks like, obviously in use, shall we say. Obviously it's got the same ends as well as like the Tube 2. It doesn't include any spare like the material in there, you know, like the filter, but at least you can change them. So obviously a lot of Moondrop problems had issues with condensation. I never had an issue with that. So fit and comfort is pretty good. I had no issues at it. Obviously it looks very similar to the Starfield 2, even with the same vent, and it probably fits. This may be a Starfield 2 shell, for as far as I know, because it looks basically the same. Yeah, so fine. Pound sensitivity on this set, also no issues at all. It's a normal dynamic driver, and yeah, I had no issues with it at all really. So let's talk about stage and imaging. So I found that it was okay, to be honest. I didn't have any issues. It has enough. I'm glad it doesn't fall off a cliff. Obviously we talk about the tuning in a bit. The stage and imaging on this set is not too bad at all. Obviously I would wish the stage was bigger, but it is what it is. And yeah, build quality. So what's it like? Obviously a lot of Moondrop products had paint coming off. Obviously I haven't had this very long, but you can see, if you have a better look, see what you think of it. I don't know what this material is, but only time will tell. But as it is right now, there's no problems. As you say, I've only had this a few days. Now let's talk about timbre. Timbre these set is actually pretty good as well. No issues at all. Obviously Moondrop have made quite a few DD models by now, so they can't really screw it up. Well, most of the time they don't. And yeah, so technicalities and resolution on this set is decent. Oops, sorry for the focus. Yeah, it's a decent set so far. So anyway, tuning, obviously that's what it's all about. So I'm going to put the graph up now so you can have a look. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the original Aria anymore. Well, the 2021 version to check. Obviously, after this video, you can use the squig link and overlay my original measurement of it. It's very close. But anyway, this is a review of this. So, low end is elevated. It has enough like impact. I'd want more sub bass though. But the DD for electronic music sounds perfectly fine, to be honest. I did like my time with it. I'll try this with pop music, some like melodic techno, some harder techno, just EDM. I've tried this with some classical, and it works, I think, fine with it. But the bass is, yeah, I think it's pretty solid, really. Not much to say, really. It's quite a safe set. Now, mid-range, it does bleed a little bit, but I don't mind that. It doesn't sound muddy, but it gives enough, makes male vocals sound pretty good. I wouldn't say it's V-shaped or anything like that. Maybe there's a touch recession, like a touch, but it's not too bad at all. It's got slightly forward upper mids, but it's fine. Its things sound kind of realistic. To be honest, they do have a nice, natural, realistic tone to them. Obviously, this does measure like a lot of Moondrop products, which is not always a bad thing. Yeah, so mids are fine, really. Treble, it has slightly elevated lower treble, but it's within tolerance. And I'm glad they didn't tune these like the Starfield 2. They had more treble than this. And they didn't need Starfield 2, I think, was worse than the Aria. It didn't really need that extra treble plus that bass plug, which I didn't really like. It made the DD sound, it sounded like it's damaging the DD, like to force it, like the air can't work, like flow properly. I didn't really like that, but yeah, anyway, I think the RV2 is a better tuning than the Starfield 2, the sequel battles. But yeah, overall treble is pretty safe on this. The 8K is obviously coupler, and yeah, extends pretty good. Instrument separation is pretty good. Everything that what should be there is heard. Nothing really sounds that far back. I think it is a little bit safe on the upper treble, as you can see past like 5K 6. Some people may want a little bit more there, but on the whole, this is a safe set, really, which obviously not a bad thing, really. And not much to say. It's an overall safe Moondrop set, really. So, conclusion is, what do I think of these? I unfortunately don't have, like I said, the original Aria 2021s to compare with. But for $90, I think this is a better set than Starfield 2. But is it really any better than the original 2021 Aria? I don't know. I don't have it anymore. Because I never really used it much, so I sold it, which is a bit of a shame. But it is what it is, unfortunately. It's a normal kind of run-of-the-mill Moondrop set, which is not bad. Cables better. I do like includes the screw off nozzles, which is comes off as simple as that. Boom. Obviously you can change it. They don't include any spares from what I could see. And obviously if you've got a Starfield 2, it may be interchangeable. But yeah, overall not a bad set. They're not amazing. They're not bad. They're kind of okay. They're kind of a safe set. Now I've probably spent 10 hours with these with music, and I did enjoy my time with them. I didn't really have any fatigue. Like I said, they don't really excel, but then again, they're not bad at all. I do prefer these over some of my cheaper sets, like I've got the condensers, the Kiwi ears. I do prefer these. I think the techs are a little bit better. Yeah, not much to say really. It's a decent set. It's just not groundbreaking, and I do prefer it over the Starfield 2. And I think that's pretty much it. If you know anything in particular, please do let me know in the comments. I might have missed something. Ask me a question, whatever you want. And yeah, wait for it to focus. There we go. Overall, they're not a bad set. Just nothing new. And I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, take care. See you in the next video.